Not like the other place I just went to with the road. This is really sandy. Real sand.
Welcome to Outback Australia, the West MacDonnell Ranges, Palm Valley and Finke Gorge.
Yeah, this would be the mighty Finke River. Go the highway. It's impressive for a random walk, isn't it? Is there anybody here? Coo-wee. Are you Mr. Dingo? Oh, you are. You're a dingo. It's donkeys. It's the donkeys on the road. Welcome to another episode. This time we're just outside Alice Springs in the West MacDonnell Ranges.
Leaving Alice Springs on a bikepacking adventure, what would the next 8 days have in store for me? As I cooked dinner, 2 dingoes stood just meters away, staring and howling. The first night, 3 of my tent poles snapped in the wind. I barely got any sleep. Inside the tent, I tried to brace it against the wind, but it was no use. The first pole snapped not long after setting up. The last one gave out around 3 a.m. So there I was, duct tape in one hand, searching for branches in the dark to splint the broken poles. Was this trip over before it even began?
Well, I went the track before this one, and obviously that's not the way to go. I got lost in there. Had to backtrack through the bush. I thought, this doesn't make sense. I'm glad to see that sign now. I spent 3/4 an hour over on the other side. Endless tracks that just went nowhere. Here we are. Let's head for Birthday Waterhole.
West MacDonnell Ranges, Choricha. The ranges are estimated to be over 300 million years old, formed during a massive geological event known as the Alice Springs orogeny. You can find marine fossils embedded in the rock, remnants of when Central Australia was covered by an inland sea.
Howdy.
You haven't got electric, have you?
No. Go for it, go for it, go for it. Oh, that was close. That was very close. It's deeper than I thought. Yeah. Just didn't get wet. That was millimeters off. That was close. Oh, I'll walk for a tiny bit. Soft.
I was exhausted at this point, only a few hours of broken sleep. With the tent poles no longer folding down, I wasn't even sure if I'd be able to strap them to the bike. So instead of pushing on, I set off on foot for a half-day walk along the Larapinta Trail. This legendary 223-kilometre track goes through the West MacDonnell Ranges and is known as one of the top multi-day hikes in the world. The terrain is tough, but the views are worth it. Ancient gorges and a real sense of timelessness.
In the middle of the pack up. Here we go. These are my poles. Very compromised last night, but I'll show you this later. 3 broken poles. Anyway, let's pack up. Time is very late. It's 20 to 4 already. Yeah, so last night got there just before dark, put the tent up, and then the wind picked up pretty strong, and well, first pole snapped, the one that's just been fixed, and then the above one, the crossbar above it snapped, and at 3 o'clock in the morning then a bottom one snapped. So I've got a lot of sticks attached to poles at the moment. Pretty compromised tent really, but oh, it'll work. It's meant to be calm for the rest of the week. Luckily the rain from last night has pretty much dried out where the vehicles have been. It's not bad at the moment. Kind of lucky I'm late starting. It could have been boggy this morning. It's about 2 kilometres to Finke Gorge. This looks like a nice spot to camp for the night. This looks like a nice little private little spot. There might be some bird life that comes along there. My tent poles, very compromised. What happened was last night, this is the one that was compromised originally. The bit of alloy had fallen out. It was windy, don't get me wrong, the wind gust was strong. But yeah, the other tents didn't break. Anyway, it is what it is. We'll get to the top of this little escarpment sort of hill and see what we can see. Having those two dingoes last night, it got me a little bit on edge. They were a little bit wanting to really suss me out. Anyway, they didn't come back though, so it was alright. You just never know. They seem to be in pretty good condition, and yeah, they were definitely testing me out. But they were friendly, so it was good to see. I was very glad I did see them. But it got me right off guard. I was cooking dinner and looked up, and all of a sudden there's like two dingoes 10 feet away from you, directly in front. That's pretty scary in some ways. Damonade. Hydrate, 25% reduced sugar. Sorry, just getting. I normally like to, it's easier for me to drink water when it's got taste anyway. That's for me personally. And also this helps to rehydrate you supposedly. So I do my 2 bottles of these and about a litre. After that, then I just drink water, but that's fine. So slowly in the pack up. No dingoes about today. I followed their tracks, and they obviously followed my tracks. Yesterday when I wheeled my bikes in, they obviously were following my bike tyres. So that's how they sort of obviously looking for prey or looking for opportunities. In the pack up of mayhem, I even put a rock in. My little bit of paranoia, just in case. That was my weapon, just in case. Anyway, all good. peanut butter, honey, chocolate, muesli bars, nuts. A few kilometres until my camp spot. The camp spot tonight is a 24-hour rest area. It's meant to have water. I'm at the 24-hour campsite, and yes, there is water, so that's good. So I'll just go find a track to the side, and that will do for my campsite. A bit off the highway, a little bit quieter. It's like it's had better days. Toyota, probably Corolla. Yeah, no, it's not going anywhere. There's another car. This time a Ford. This hub used as a fire pit. Something about too many prickles. That's the main thing for the camp. And I'm not actually on the track. Not that I expect anyone. It's no point of camping directly on the track. Here looks good to me for the night. Home sweet home. Every time I see the poles I laugh at them because they look, it looks absurd. But it's the only option and it's working, so it's okay. My tent's set up now. I really do like this tent. Maybe not the poles how they're snapped, but the actual structure and the way it's done is really nice. Like, there's a lot of gear there for a one-person tent, and most one-person's tents you wouldn't fit this much gear in. There's no way. And there's still room for all my gear, and then even out here. These are my two batteries. They're 20,000 milliamps, but they're only 324 grams, I think. 324, so 640 grams for 40,000 milliamps, and that easily lasts me a week. That was even with the drone. And the poles, they're working. It's just a bit of extra weight, and they also don't. So they're both all sticks. They're just green sticks I found, basically. Like, you know, 3 o'clock in the morning. It's hard to be too choosy. Tonight's meal: 2-minute noodles, broccoli, red onion, some ginger, maybe a little bit more couscous just to fill it if I need to. That connection there is so you can use these gas canisters. You don't have to buy the expensive ones because these are really cheap. You can buy 5 of these for $7 or something like that. Extension off eBay. All frozen. There's almost no wind this morning, just a slight tail breeze. Absolutely perfect. Going for a top of 19 Celsius today. Blue sky day, perfectly calm. 1 or 2 cars on the road, but not many. For a Sunday, 27th of July. Got about 40 kilometres to the turn off to Palm Valley, and then it's approximately 20 kilometres in. And if it's nice rolling like this, well, it won't be a problem. Finke Gorge National Park, Palm Valley. all drive only. Oh, well, we're a single wheel drive. So 22 kilometres. That's not too bad. Depends how sandy and how rough it gets. It should be okay. I reckon in here's a nice enough spot for lunch. Stunning country. 1 metre on a sealed road and it's, well, average. And then it's absolutely spectacular. Just stunning. Might let my tyres down just a little bit. Too much. Finke Gorge National Park. There's all the information if you want to read it. That's what it's famous for, the palms. Palm Valley. You wouldn't expect palms. Got to be information about it. They're from a very long time ago. It used to be a green oasis. .6 kilometres to Palm Valley. That's just wow. Boom, boom. Tricky one-handed. Meet the MacDonnell Ranges cycad, pronounced cycad. It grows only in the Central Australian ranges, although other forms of cycads are found elsewhere in Australia. Pretty amazing. The difference and the contrast to the other day when you're cycling along the road and you get into these gorges, it just completely changes. Mystery in an arid world. That's the information, how they think the palms got here. The information. It's 20 to 12 now. Obviously it's a late start on the bike, but I did that 5 kilometre walk up at Palm Valley, which is really enjoyable and nice to see. I've got water supplies, I filled up water, so I've got maybe 11 litres of water. It's pretty amazing, isn't it? Had a nice walk in there last night, where I did the 5 kilometre and the 2 kilometre. Now we'll head out and then to the other part of Finke Gorge National Park. Finke River. That's where I'm heading into now, to Boggy Hole. I've pumped my tyres up a little bit because I think this road might be okay for 10 kilometres. Before it gets worse. And I've got a bit of a tail breeze at the moment. Nice tail breeze on the open road. The red dirt and dust. Road's pretty good most of the time, and then there's a few little patches that are like this is really good, nice and smooth, but then you'll hit bits that are just corrugated the whole way across and you can't get out of it, and you just catch it like this in a minute. Just blum, 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 blum. Just go along slowly. Lots of horse prints on the ground. Whew. That's a lot of effort. let a bit of air out. I think it might be a bit better. Way back when I was cycling with my Koga Signature World Traveller, I attempted this road or track from the other direction, from Ernest Gillies Road, and I had the extra little trailer at the time, and I think I might have done 4 kilometres into it and then just stopped. I was getting nowhere. Walking the trailer, walking the bike, walking the panniers. This isn't too bad at the moment, but going uphill. It's not like this the whole way though. But I've got all the water I need for tonight, and then we're basically going straight back out on this road. I'm not going to try and go the whole way through. So if it's too difficult, I'll just camp wherever.
Dingoes howl like the wind in the trees, echoes wild things drifting on the breeze. My heart beats fast like it's gonna explode as I ride through this land on a red dirt road. Bird song breaks through the morning haze like an orchestra wake in the golden rays. The sun climbs slow but distance stone, and I ride on the ride alone. With every push of my pedal, I go deeper into the unknown. Chasing mysteries the stars have shown.
Yeah.
I'm past that only the
Not like the
wild
other place.
have
I just went
known.
2 to the road. This is really sand.
Ghosts come sway with spring tales of dreamtime. It's ancient trails, my breath in clouds, my fingers cold, but I keep on riding bold and bold. The gravel sings beneath my wheels, a rhythm that the silence steals. No map, no clock, just the rise and fall of desert winds and a distant call. With every push of my pedal, I go deeper into the unknown. Chasing mysteries the stars have shown. I'm past that only the wild have known. Every hill, every bend is a story waiting to begin. Every dawn, a second chance to dance with the world, a silent trance. With every push my pedal, I go deeper into the unknown. The earth, the sky, the winds have grown to feel like a part of my flesh and bone.
Sandstone and sand. Turn my hands a little bit, otherwise you go over. It's okay if you stay straight on the tyre tread mark. Go a little bit off and it's hard. Once again, oh wow. Beautiful cliffs beside me if I can stay straight. Try and keep the camera steady. I wonder if we'll make Boggy Hole. It's surprisingly okay roll, considering the amount of all it is rocks, and they're just loose, but because cars have gone over them, I guess they've compressed them a bit. Still, I wouldn't say it's super duper easy. A little bit further to go and then I'm out of the Aborigine land, and then after there I can camp anyway. Surveillance cameras are in use in this park. Warning, full drive access only. Please shut the gate. At least we're in the Finke National Park, so we can camp anyway by the river, supposedly. Oh, that looks even sandier. Everywhere you look, surrounded by sandstone cliffs and a dry riverbed, the Finke River. I went to the town of Finke, as you know, if you've been following along. Now I assume this must head that direction somewhere. Now, to find a spot for a camp, I'm a bit cautious because of this wind at the moment that's blowing. I'd like somewhere that's sheltered. Don't trust my tent, and I haven't got much more tape left. That way, and flies my eyes. Get out of my eyes. So I'm looking for a calm spot out of the wind. I'm looking all around. Best spot, I think, is about that direction over there. Should be back on the road in a second. So they head back to camp to breakfast. Get ready to move to Boggy Creek. It's getting warm already with this top on. That sun. Just dingo tracks. Always dingo tracks. Always dingo tracks. Those tracks are everywhere. Everywhere. Dingo tracks. Dingo tracks. Lots of dingoes out here. Some of my camera equipment and electronic equipment. The two 20,000 milliamp batteries. Sony A1 camera with a 1 to 400mm G Master. Sigma f2.8 24 to 70mm. Torch, radio, spare batteries and charger for GoPros, charger for Sony, S24 Ultra for filming also. It all adds up. But when you're out here and you see the wildlife, then you want to have it. So
That's why a lot of bags. MSR Guardian water filter, well, takes room. Pocket knife. I need glasses these days. Anyway. Tripod I'm filming this with, the GoPro I'm filming this with. Then carrying all the water. Those two, there's two, that one, another litre, and also this is a 6 litre 6 litre MSR drum jerry bag. Yeah, and it's cold at this time of the year, so I'm carrying like a super down jacket, like a sleeping bag, jumpers, thick socks, beanie. Yeah, it's getting down to 1 and -2 at night, so it's cold still. Yeah. I'd like to see the dingoes during the daytime, not sort of their eyes at night, hanging around your tent and tripping over your guide ropes. Oh, it just makes you can't sleep. We don't go at a fast pace out here, but the scenery, you know what, there's no traffic, it's peaceful, it's beautiful views, temperature's good, it's not during summertime, and there is water about, you just need a water filter. It's tall grass, it's had rain in the last few months to grow this tall. Yeah, this would be the mighty Finke River. It does flow occasionally. I think 1988 was the last time it had a major flow. Been going for a bit this section, just on pebblestones. The water obviously flows, looking how smooth they are. It must have flown here a lot over the time to be this smooth, the pebbles. If you look closely over there, there is water the whole way along. We've got water there. Little pools of water still. All the way along. Just had
2 4-wheel drives past then. Yeah, I think I've seen 4 4-wheel drivers all day so far. It's an amazing amount of water there. I have to cross the Finke with water in. That here is here. It looks like motorbikes have gone this way and some push bikes actually. Ooh, it's soft though. Up onto the big track up here. It's all very contrasting. One minute in sand, next minute pebbles, mountain ranges, cliffs and dry ruggedness, and then lush water. Ooh, might have to walk this one, I reckon. Keep wondering how long till I have to walk one. Socks here. How deep is it? It's not deep except for that little bit in the middle. Can't be long now. Less than a kilometre. Doggy hole campsite. Here we come. Take my shoes off again. Cold. Go the highway. bearable on the feet, but it's quite cold. Some swans, wow. There's the information if you want to read about boggy hole birds and the Finke river fish. Pretty amazing. And you're allowed to swim here. They're the police station ruins. Used to be a police station there. It says walk to it. But, well, there's a fair bit of water in here at the moment. So unless I want to swim to it, I might give it a miss. Might go up the other end to camp, I think. Tents up. It's time to go for a walk. Had a little quick snack and a little bit of a drink. And just saw a goshawk. Just had a goshawk up in the tree over there before. Nice video of him. I want that in the picture. On a random walk near boggy waterhole. Thought it looked like a nice gorge. Looks pretty nice to me. It's impressive for a random walk, isn't it? It's not marked really, as far as I know. Is there anybody here? Woo-wee. I am carrying a PLB, a personal locating beacon for those, just in case I twist an ankle or something. Something does happen. Very unlikely, but just in case. Really amazing. Sorry. I should stop saying that. It's just wow. When I looked at it, it looked nice, but it's hard to tell as you start something. Are you Mr. Dingo? Oh, you are. You're a dingo. Hmm? You not expect to see me here? Is this your area? We have dingoes traveling. Wow. Spooky in here. Especially now I've got two dingoes. Have to be careful here. These rocks could be slipped. Won't go much further. As far as I can go in. Oh, this is as far as I'm going to go. That's amazing. Yep, there's a little rock pool there with water. Hidden little area that you wouldn't normally see. Just got to go past the dingoes to get out. Well, that was really quite surprising. Now to get back down, around, and past the talkative dingo. So I'm not sure where the dingo went. You obviously see me, but I can't see him. The sun's just gone from this valley. Yeah. I wonder if he had pups up there. I heard other noises. Maybe it was a secluded little spot. Can't see him now. Another frosty night. Drying the tent after the frost last night. It does take a while to dry all the stuff. And I was in a little bit of a dark spot over there. So I had to move the tent over to here to try and dry it. It's taken a while. It's pretty frosty last night. It was quite cold. Anyway, ground sheet's drying, or the bottom sheet. Even the bike's drying. All should be dry. You have to keep moving it because of the shade of these trees. I saw big shadows and then it's like all these pelicans above me. There's a free mobile phone hotspot with Wi-Fi here. Used it the other day, I'm going to use it again. It's donkeys. It's the donkeys on the road. I don't see that every day. It's 5:30 p.m. I'm tired. I'm about 10 kilometres off where I wanted to get to, where the water, that 24-hour place, but I'm just out of Aborigine land, so I decided my hands are getting chilled, the temperature's dropping, and so yeah, I'm tired, so it's best time to. I bought some baked beans and some noodles at Hermansburg, that little town I was at before, so got some extra food, so it's good. So somewhere here, this will be fine. That's it for another day. This is my 7th day and tomorrow's the 8th day. And it's the last day for this little adventure. Then East MacDonnell Ranges next, I think. Food, glorious food. Baked beans and noodles and red onion and couscous. Looking forward to that very much so. Oh, let's greet the day. The sun I can see is shining. A little bit of ice on the bike, another cool night. Yep, the sun is up. Bring on the warmth. Very low on food. Got to get some water also. I'm down to about 300 ml of water, which is okay. It's 15 kilometres to the next water supply at that 24-hour stop. Pack up about 75 kilometres I estimate to go back to the caravan park where the car is, and then start editing and see what we can do about these poles. Carrying sticks all over. It's worked though, at least it's done, it's made its 8 days. Try and fix them up. It's my 8th day and I'll be back in Alice Springs in a few hours. A few kilometres after here to go, and then I'll be back. Have a shower and have some food and start editing this video. So